So yesterday I was wondering that the roster of playable Dendro characters is expanding. Until this date, 9 Dendro characters have been released. So I thought I should rank them all. And yeah, in this video I'm going to rank all the Dendro characters in Genshin Impact. But remember, this is only my opinion and your opinion can be different for any other character. So yeah, now let's start. At number 9, I have ranked Baizhu. Despite being a long anticipated 5-star character, Baizhu is the best example of a Dendro character that is capable of doing many things and is underwhelming in each of them. This pharmacist of Yaoyao, who was released with version 3.6, is mainly a healer but can be used as a Dendro enabler on the field. He can also be a Dendro resonance character for the team's main DPS, I guess. But with all these functions, Baizhu ends up delivering less than expected across all fields. There are significantly better healers in Genshin Impact that can be obtained with much less effort. It is best to set Baizhu aside and alter the team structure to have a more reliable healer and a Dendro enabler, even if that is with 2 distant characters instead of only one. Number 8, I have ranked Kaveh. Curiously enough, another of version 3.6 new character is among the worst Dendro characters. Let me get straight to the point. He is not a very competent character. His stats makes him most fit for a DPS role, but there are significantly better Dendro DPS characters available. Even within a 4-star tier classification, Kaveh's damage output falls short. He is reliant on damage and elemental reactions to be effective, so it can become quite messy building him and finding a proper team comp for his abilities. Kaveh is not completely useless though, but he is a suboptimal Genshin character nevertheless. At number 7, I have ranked Collei. Luckily, the current roster of Dendro characters is well made, and only Kaveh and Baizhu stand out as poor heroes to use. Collei is the first Dendro character, and she is still a great choice for players looking to build a team centered around the element. While she is not a great source of damage, but she is incredible Dendro spreader, especially for a 4-star. By occupying a secondary support role in a team comp, Collei can set the stage for a series of powerful Dendro reactions. She is not constantly on the field, but her occasional switch in is vital for a team operation. At number 6, I have ranked Kirara. Kirara is an example of a solid Dendro character in Genshin Impact. While she can take on 2 distant roles, she does well in both. She is superb. Kirara's skill has a short cooldown, and building her to intensify how much damage the shield can absorb is significantly easy. If you are in need of extra protection for the team and either do not want to have a character like Zhonglei, Kirara is a great alternative. Though she is not effective as Collei, for example, she can apply Dendro to enemies quite easily and quickly while keeping the team safe with a shield. The recommendation is to prioritize Kirara's shielding abilities and have Dendro spread as a consequence and alternative. At number 5, I have ranked Yaoyao. Yaoyao is yet another example of multitasker Dendro character, but one that can do effectively different functions. She operates as a healer, and though there are significantly better healers in the game, she can also spread Dendro while doing so. The best option, however, is to use Yaoyao as a Dendro enabler and rely on her healing as a consequence. By focusing on keeping the team's HP up with a shielder or main healer, you can use Yaoyao to spread Dendro across a wide area. With the use of this method, Yaoyao is even better than Collei at spreading Dendro. This will then allow the rest of the team to trigger elemental reactions and take control of the field. At number 4, I have ranked the Traveler. The Dendro Wood. I will just say that he is one of the best Dendro characters there. Although Traveler had a terrible reputation when it comes to abilities and was even deemed unplayable until the release of Sumeru, while they will not be the main DPS in a team comp, the Dendro Traveler is a great sub DPS and Dendro enabler. By becoming the team's secondary source of damage and the one responsible for triggering Dendro reactions, the Traveler can have maniaking presence on the field. As a Dendro character, they should be used as a support to the main DPS. The fact that they are completely free and easily obtainable just makes the Dendro Traveler better. At number 3, I have ranked Tighnari. Tighnari is a solid Dendro DPS character. While there are not many options for him to dispute with, he is still strong, even when compared to DPS heroes of other elements. The archer relies on elemental damage to be consistent, and also Tighnari is primarily used to trigger elemental reactions and deal pure Dendro damage through charged attacks, so he operates similarly to Ganyu in a sense. He is a great example of how Dendro should be present on the field, but it is important to use extra Dendro characters in his team comp in order to allow resonance to be activated and his damage to intensify. At number 2, I have ranked Alhaitham. The best damage dealing Dendro character in Genshin Impact so far is Alhaitham. Although Tighnari is a great competition, Alhaitham has extra firepower that makes him a better DPS. He quickly applies Dendro, which means he can take advantage of the elements that previous characters in his team comp rotation spread to enemies to trigger reactions like Hyper Bloom. Alhaitham's scaling can be messy for DPS as he relies on elemental mastery to reach his maximum potential, but his damage output is worth farming for. Unlike Baizhu, Alhaitham lives up to his 5-star status and is a pull to be considered whenever rerun banners are featured in the game. Don't miss him. And finally, number 1, I have ranked Nahida, the absolute best Dendro character in Genshin Impact. While she's not exactly a DPS, the Dendro Archon is capable of dealing extreme amounts of damage while operating as a support and an off-field sub-DPS. Nahida has great Dendro spread capacities with her elemental skill and her elemental mastery. Her build is not easy to achieve but also proves useful as it converts the reactions she triggers into more damage. Nahida is great source of secondary damage, nearly matching a main DPS output while also serving as a support that shares elemental mastery with the team. So yeah, we can say that the Dendro Archon is absolutely the best. But what do you guys think? Which Dendro character's ranking you're not satisfied with on this list? Comment down your answers below and also your list and tell me which Dendro character do you use, and I will see you in the next one.